Shania is a warrior princess. She's loving, fun. She loves Hello Kitty.
What you doing?
When she was born, she had a small hole in her heart. So at 5 months, she had open heart surgery. After that, she was like any ordinary kid, go to school, play. Then all of a sudden,
I didn't want to lay down because when I laid down, it hurt.
They're gonna take good care of you, okay? She started complaining that she couldn't breathe.
It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right now.
It's all right.
Just slow down.
Hey, Shania, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay?
we ended up at Duke Hospital.
I was her cardiologist when she was a baby and actually was on call the night she came to the ED. She came in sick. The family didn't really realize how sick she was. Her heart function was very poor. She also had kidney dysfunction, problems that were actually completely unrelated to her initial defect.
They said that her kidneys were failing and they was gonna keep her.
We were really worried that maybe it was the kidneys failing that then caused the heart to be unhappy. We kept thinking if we got her on dialysis and we could get the kidney failure under control, then maybe her heart would get better. But it became apparent that wasn't gonna happen.
It just broke all of our hearts to see Shania to be 8 years old and have to go through that.
She needed both a heart transplant and a kidney transplant. And at that point, it's a waiting game. We're supporting her and making her feel better and waiting for 2 organs to become available from the same patient.
It turned into days, weeks, months.
She wasn't able to survive without being on these IV medications, and she continued to need dialysis.
When the kidneys start to fail, toxins build up in your body and you need to do dialysis to remove those toxins. You put more strain on the heart if you don't get the fluid balance correctly. It makes it particularly dangerous to do dialysis in a child with heart failure.
The hard part was getting her over the acute phase of her illness.
There were days that she was more tired and more sick.
Medically, it's challenging, but emotionally, it's even more challenging.
We love our patients. We love to have fun with them, even if they're sick, doing anything to normalize their life and personalize it to whatever that patient needs at the time.
With Michelle, she was really caring and giving.
But who is that?
And she didn't treat Shania like a patient.
It took the whole team in the ICU and cardiology and surgery and child life to sort of create a new home along with her family.
Miss Annie, she was very sweet. She would go out her way, stuff that's not even in her job description.
That first week I took care of her, she kept touching everyone's nails and asking who did them and where.
That looks beautiful. She came up with an idea to charge people to paint their nails. She had time slots you could sign up for.
I'm gonna have the best looking nails in this unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe later you could do my toenails. Ugh.
For fun, some of us went in and begged her, even though we were guys, to let her do our nails, and she ended up doing it. Charged us double. It has to look good. I'm going to dinner tonight.
No, you're not.
I love her with all my heart. I was sitting at my desk, and she sat up there with me. Our friendship grew from there. You think mine's pretty? She likes to dance, I like to dance. She started teaching me how to do the nae-nae.
And got her to be more active and more interactive.
I taught Dr. Camilla how to do the whipping and nae-nae. I kept teaching him. And then after he couldn't do it right, I said, I give up.
I have no dance moves, no rhythm. My family will attest to that. Part of our job is to make being in the hospital as happy as possible.
Behind the doors, away from them, we have serious conversations with their families, serious conversations with each other.
We were concerned about her because she was requiring a number of medications, strong medications such as epinephrine, to maintain her circulation.
As As a child life specialist, we help prepare patients for procedures. I put together a medical doll that would have the equipment that she would have once she got out of surgery. So chest tubes, IJs, breathing tubes.
IV.
An IV. How about up on his neck?
IJ.
An IJ. She wanted to take it a step further and actually place a new heart and kidney in the doll. What's that?
Heart.
The new heart?
Emily brought in Play-Doh and we cut the doll open and showed me how they're gonna put the kidney and heart in.
The organ matching process is a pretty complicated one. And so we were looking for an appropriate match for her. And when you get that offer that seems to be the right one, you generally know it's the right one.
Hello? Calm down. Stop crying. I don't understand what you're saying. What?
Shania got a heart and kidney!
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Shania got a heart and kidney!
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
That was a miracle. That was the best day in my life.
Do you have any questions? Time for your hat. Are you nervous? You excited to get your new heart?
We had not done a heart transplant together with another organ and a child before, so it took a lot of planning.
Shall we time out, team? This is Shania Harris, medical record number D12.
Especially in a transplant operation, we count on every part of the team to do their part. An important consideration is timing.
Organs are secured in multiple layers of containers and then put in coolers full of ice that are then brought back by the respective teams.
Forceps. Once the donor heart is available, then we take the recipient's heart out and we prepare the vessels inside the chest for the connection to the donor heart. And then we take the donor heart out, which is preserved on ice, prepare it, and then basically just make all the connections to the recipient vessels. It's always a relief to see the heart beating and pink up and start to function normally.
Dr. Lodge explained what happened. Her heart is working beautifully. All we could do is say, thank you, Dr. Lodge. Then when it came time for her to do her kidney surgery, Dr. Kirk came in and spoke with us, explaining again what's going to take place, how long it's going to take.
The heart team did a spectacular job. It was like doing a kidney transplant on somebody who had a completely normal heart. Every time you do one of these operations, it's like a miracle. It just amazes me to watch it work, and that's what keeps you in it.
How awesome it is that other families choose to donate. We have other patients who don't get those opportunities, so it's awesome.
The whole operative day, everything went great. And it just feels like there's nothing we can't do if we all put our minds to it.
I want to be a nurse when I grow up.
She was all about doing nursing tasks. Pretend like she was putting IVs in her stuffed animals.
Shania was fascinated with their badges, so every time someone would come in, she would grab their badges. So eventually they gave her a badge.
Emily made it for me. It has my name on it. Good nurses get stars on them, and I've been playing nurse, so I got this star.
If she want to be that nurse, I want her to be that nurse as well, because she has some very good role models.
The day Shania went home was just an incredibly exciting day, having known her family for almost 10 years. And just the smile on her face, it's just something that makes you happy.
Thank you for everyone at Duke for my heart and kidney transplant.
We was in this hospital over 300 days, and you all made it comfortable for us. Thank you. Thank you. I can't say it enough, because you got a second chance. And Duke and God gave it to Shania.